guys, Serge here, and I just kind of want to talk briefly about what's going on. A couple weeks ago, videos have started making their rounds that YouTube had updated their policy once again, and it was stealthily that didn't tell anybody what the changes were. And I actually didn't figure out what these were until I watched a video from RT Game, which had been working behind the scenes with YouTube to try to get back all of his content, because you can see here the majority of his content has been limited or age restricted for one reason or another, which is something that I particularly don't like or care for. Like, RT isn't that type of content creator that would completely abuse the algorithm. He's a sarcastic, cynical Twitch streamer that creates highlights that a lot of his Twitch viewers do. Like, they have this playful banter together, and he's not one of those characters that just, you know, swears a lot. He doesn't really mean anything that he does. He's been on, you know, trending page a couple of times. As a matter of fact, this video here is on the trending page for gaming as it is, and he's having issues, right? Moist Critical had mentioned something about this, and I only really figured out what was really happening after this video. It seems that a lot of the guidelines for inappropriate language and violence that people have been focusing on has been recently changed from what it was before. You couldn't do anything for the first 15 seconds to maybe 30 seconds in the video, and after that the video was majorly fine, right? Even creators that I like watching, like cartoons, some of the Vanoss crew, again RT Game, and some others that I really pay attention to, hell, even Doug is he follows the guidelines pretty well, but they're all entertaining creators and they all do like special things and challenges and they do stuff, but some of them do swear a little bit more than they should, but it's all fun. It's mainly because of the fact that we don't want to be put into this category where we're making videos for kids. None of us really want to be put in that category, because then we lose out on engagement, which really helps the videos perform and helps get a bigger audience. Now, with RT having the majority of his catalog, or the videos that he's spent in 2022 creating, and even before that being demonetized or limited in ad wise, completely cripples his growth on YouTube, which is anti-productive because they need people like us to make videos so that they can survive and continue paying the bills and keep their lights on. But a lot of this stuff, especially for the violence category, has been upgraded to the point where it makes it unfair. Here, for example, for anything that is focused on violence, for you to be guaranteed to have ad revenue on it, you needed to have violence that could be censored, blurred, or otherwise concealed, such as blurred out beheading scenes or body dismemberment or anything like that. You also need to be like playful and generally acceptable for all ages. A lot of the games that we play nowadays are not like that. Elden Ring is never like that. Resident Evil is never like that. I can say Doom and Doom Eternal are like that completely. Calypso Protocol is like that. Evil Within, the game that I just completed not too long ago, is like that. Like, we wouldn't be able to monetize any of our videos. Hell, Choo Choo Charles isn't like that. There's blood all over the place. There's no way that we can blur any type of violence. So like, pertaining to video games, we would be crippled unless we were literally playing family friendly games, which is like Mario, like any type of Mario, like Mario Party, Mario 64, Mario Maker 2, like playing any of their levels. I guess Fortnite would be okay, even though that it's still like violent, but it's more playful. And they don't really focus on the blood. There's no blood that you can like really have to worry about. I mean, you can play Pokemon. Pokemon doesn't have any blood, doesn't focus on dismemberment. So the games that are primarily friendly for everybody. Again, we're mostly trying to pertain to kids, but I'm so tired of trying to appease advertisers so that they can advertise to kids. Like, look, guys, we are not children, okay? We're trying to be entertainers on a platform that sells us as one of the biggest pertaining things that they get off the platform, but we don't get any recognition of it whatsoever. And we're told that we can create whatever we want as long as it goes under these guidelines. But when you dictate what we can and can't create, we're not feeling very creative. A lot of people are changing strategies, and I'm on that boat too. Like, I kind of don't want to do gaming right now just because of the fact that I feel so restricted. Like, I can't play any of the games that I want to play. So like, look at this. Okay. All these games in this wheel of names are mostly horror games. These games fit into the category that are not easily acceptable for advertisements, specifically for gaming. Focus on manufacture to create shocking experience, and that's like aggregation, non-playable characters for mass killings. That's a lot of games. You can do that for Sims 4, and they don't have blood. They just get taken away by death, but still game violent thumbnail in the first 7 seconds of the video. And a lot of us have to create hooks that get people to want to watch it, but we still have to deal with all of this. Video games showing graphic torture, that's a lot of thriller games. Doom falls into this category. Gameplay showing graphic violence directed at minors. South Park, Stick of Truth, and Fractured Butthole would fit that. Graphic violence directed at real name persons, unless it's a Roblox thing, no one's really doing that. That game would not be able to be taken off of launch if they physically added someone's name onto it. Gameplay showing sexual violence. And video games violence motivated by targeting protected groups. Again, I don't think anyone does that. I don't have any specific examples, but I'm pretty sure that none exist. And if they do, that's fucked up. And then like the vulgar like stuff, like I swear purposely in my videos just to make it less, I don't want to say inclusive, but less prevalent that I'm not made for kids. My videos are not specifically to kids for a reason. Again, because it affects the growth, but I don't want kids to watch my videos. I'm sorry, I'm sarcastic and I'm funny and I can be energetic, but I'm tired when I get home from work. So I'm just kind of like, chill, let's hang out and enjoy ourselves while I make a fool out of myself by playing a horror game that you guys don't have to ever experience. But I do that on purpose. Now in here, they don't want you to say anything within the first 15 seconds. You know what? That's fine. And they want us to do something like network television. So from here on out, I will be doing what the MPAA does, which is the official film ratings thing. I will create something that is 5 to 10 seconds to let people know what game that I'm playing and whether or not that people should watch it. That'll be the first thing that I create, but I'm still scared. I am. I'm still very terrified that the goals of 2023 that I had for my channel isn't going to go very far. One of the goals that I have is to be completely monetizable on this platform. I've been sitting close to 300 subs for a while. I want to hit that plateau. I want to hit that 1,000. I want to finally get somewhere, and I will do everything that I can to get there. Besides, I love filmmaking and I love playing video games. I've been a gamer for when I'm 37 now, 32 years? 32 years I've been playing video games. And it's a part of me. I can't just unlive 32 years. I just can't erase it all just to do something different. And the last, 8 or so years I spent learning how to edit and become a filmmaker. And I love doing that. That's amazing. But I want to show my talents on YouTube, and I can't do that because of these advertised changes. It's really disheartening. I want to be able to do this, but I just can't, and it sucks. So I don't know what to do. I want to succeed. I don't want to give up, and I want to do what I have to, but I don't like this. I already feel like a lot of my videos don't get seen. I already feel that I am already fighting an uphill battle that has little things in the way to just trip me up for the smallest thing. And I just want to be able to come home, turn on the recording software, stream for you guys on Twitch, and post stuff on YouTube that I think is good. Like, I can't be, someone that reports the news. Like, I don't want to do that. Although sometimes I wish I was a reporter so I'd get like some sort of response when I reach out to people, but I can't because I'm not decorated as a reporter. I'm a video editor. That's who I am. Do I have to create a realistic film of what it's like to be a creator, posting stuff on YouTube all the time? I can do that. It's not very hard. It's very easy for me to get people to telling me that I just need to stop. It's like, hey, this video is really good, but I need you to change all of it because it doesn't fit the advertisers that keep telling us to be advertiser friendly for kids. But the current problem right now is that these changes are even affecting the family friendly channels. So it's like, it's confusing, and it can be very anxiety inducing because you don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work, and no one is going to be able to answer us. And that's been the biggest problem that we've had with YouTube this entire time. Like, can you just tell us what you want? It's not that big of a deal. I should be able to email someone like, hey, can you look at my channel and see where I sit graphic wise? Like, I am too small to see what my audience is into. So I have to literally throw darts at a board and see what sticks. And it's hard sometimes. Look, YouTube, if you ever watch this video for whatever reason, I do have some feedback for you. If you want us to start doing this film rating system as per your inappropriate languages for network television, and they are the most heavily dictated things that show up on television, please allow us to do one thing. Allow us to select what our audience should see. You see this audience tab that you've given us where we get to select if this is made for kids or not made for kids. Allow us to pick a rating for the video. If you do that, I'm pretty sure your advertisers would not have any issues finding which content to really advertise on. I don't think that they would have an issue or a problem, because even if these videos right here, these are movies that I can purchase myself on the platform, these are monetizable. The production company behind these that own the IPs to these are making money every time that they're seen. So I don't know why I can't do that myself by literally creating a video and literally creating an audience. Why can't I make mine a thriller? Why can't I do that? I would love to be able to do that. Why can't I? This would be amazing. I want to be able to do that. Let me do that, because then I won't have to look at the advertiser and go, what do you want me to change? If you want me to be more kid friendly, I can't do that because, COPPA's a thing. I can't, it'll hinder my growth if I do that. So I swear, so I'm not in this category at all. Now you tell me that I have to be a little bit more network television. I can use hell and damn, which I will definitely start doing, because goddamn, it's hard to be able to express myself and be able to experience things as they should be in front of me when I have to constantly worry about what I have to say. Now, even in your own terms here, I can edit out a lot of these or bleep them out, but the problem is that you will still hit me with the auto captions. So what I'll start doing is I'll make my own auto captions, and then I'll just, go from there. It's very easy to do in Adobe Pro or a Premiere Pro. I can easily do that. It's not that big of a deal, but I still want to have a decent chance of being able to create a career in the genre and the profession that I want, but I'm not given the opportunity because I don't have these available to me. And I also don't have anyone that I can talk to like RT does. He has a contact at YouTube, which was able to provide him all this information. Do you know what all this information tells me? RT Game, even though that he makes great content, and like I said, he's a sarcastic person, he's able to find a lot more information than I am. And this is the only way that I can figure it out. So I would love that opportunity as well. So again, if you ever listen to this, please create this and put it into this so that I can select what genre that it should be. I'm going to be fair. If I'm playing Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 7, which is Biohazard, ESRB rating for Resident Evil 7. It's rated M for mature. And because it's rated M for mature, I am going to do the PEGI info and listen to it. It's got blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. It's for 17 plus. I will do that for every single game if that's what you want. I have no problem doing that, but you have to let my video grow and let my channel get the recognition that it does. It needs those to be able to survive. And if I can't get that, I don't know what to tell you. I can't grow as a creator if I'm heavily being monitored and told that any of the content that I do is wrong, because it doesn't make any sense to me. But that's all that I've got to say. I'm sorry guys that I haven't posted anything in a while. I will be back. I just want to be able to create content that I want to create. I want to be scared. I want to have a good time. I don't want to play the cookie cutter games that everyone else is. I don't really care for Fortnite. I like Minecraft, but I like playing with my friends more. I mean, there's got to be other games that I could play. I can play Pokemon if you guys want. I love Pokemon. I'm currently playing it now. See, look, it's here. I can play it. You guys could see it. I mean, I've beaten the game. I'm trying to do this competitively, so I can play matches and we can have fun and enjoy ourselves. So if that's the game that I have to play for the rest of my time on YouTube, I mean, I'll do it, but I'm probably gonna get bored or like burnt out because I'm running out of content. I would love to play other content like Mario Party or Monster Hunter, or, you know, maybe 7 Days to Die. Maybe I can take off the blood. That's one of the things that's in here for the advertisements. They don't want us to focus primarily on like bodily fluids or dismemberment and like cover up like the dead bodies and stuff. Like, do you realize that we can't do that from... It's physically impossible to make it so that they're not seen. It's physically impossible. Play Elden Ring without seeing a dead body. Here's better yet. Play Doom without killing anybody, because you can't, and that's the problem. But anyways, guys, that's it. That's all that I've got. I've got nothing else I can really say. I want to thank you all for watching. I'll be back soon. If not, I'll probably start recording other content here shortly. I just don't know what to record. Like I said, I'm just lost because I don't want to fail. I want to create content that I want and succeed. That's it. Thanks, guys.